Even Floyd, like, we got issues over anger. He's still the best fighter out there. Until somebody beat him, that's who he is.
Do you think he should step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah. That's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
50 Cent and Stephen A. Smith exposed Floyd Mayweather's financial collapse, claiming the boxing legend went bankrupt despite his flashy image, adding fuel to their ongoing feud. 50 Cent further wasted no time calling out Mayweather's false portrayal of wealth, highlighting how his money talks didn't match his reality. People say we've got all the money in the world, we're gonna burn it, we'll get it again, so what? 50 Cent said, slamming Mayweather's arrogant attitude toward money. 50's words hit hard, pointing out how Floyd's constant boasting about riches made it even more embarrassing when his financial empire came crumbling down. The rapper accused Mayweather of living in a fantasy world, while real financial struggles were behind his showy lifestyle. The more Floyd brags, the more people look for his downfall, a sentiment many of his critics seem to agree with. As tensions continued to rise, 50 Cent didn't hold back from revealing how Floyd's obsession with money had painted him as a target. He stated, "They watch it for the opportunity to see him lose, right? Because they don't like him. They don't like him because everything that he says is about money." These words reflected the deeper resentment many felt toward Floyd's need to flaunt his wealth, and now it seems karma has caught up with him. This wasn't just a shot at Mayweather's ego, but a warning to anyone who lives by the money-first mentality. The collapse of his financial empire has left fans questioning his entire persona, and 50 Cent made sure to remind everyone that it's not just about how much you have, but how you handle it. Floyd's arrogant attitude towards money has led to his financial fall from grace, and now the public is reveling in the truth behind the facade. Following 50 Cent's scorching remarks, Oscar De La Hoya also couldn't resist taking a shot at Floyd Mayweather's financial mess. The boxing legend's rival added fuel to the fire, mocking Mayweather for his apparent financial troubles. With tensions between the two escalating, De La Hoya didn't hold back, turning the spotlight on Floyd's money problems.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard, I know life is expensive, but come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse, your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
De La Hoya's jab was a clear attempt to drive the final nail into Floyd's financial coffin. He didn't just point out Mayweather's bankruptcy, but also questioned his entire legacy, calling into question whether all the flashy money talk was just a cover for deeper issues. As the world watches Mayweather's empire crumble, De La Hoya's remarks are sending shockwaves through the boxing community. It seems the feud between these two legendary fighters is far from over, and Floyd's fall from grace is only adding fuel to the fire. Following the criticism from 50 Cent and Oscar De La Hoya, Logan Paul jumped in, calling out Floyd Mayweather for failing to pay him after their 2021 exhibition match. Paul accused Mayweather of being a scammer, claiming the boxing legend has still not paid him what he owes. This revelation adds more fuel to the fire, highlighting Floyd's questionable financial dealings and further damaging his already tarnished reputation.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose? What happened?
He didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100 a month. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. It's
I
not a
don't
good
know.
feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. Not a great feeling.
Paul's frustration is evident as he continues to call out Mayweather's failure to honor their financial agreement. The situation only deepens the narrative of Floyd's financial irresponsibility, with multiple high-profile figures now openly criticizing him for his shady business practices. It's clear that Logan Paul isn't letting this go, and Mayweather's financial troubles seem to be growing by the day. In addition to the accusations of unpaid debts, Logan Paul went even further, claiming that he will take Floyd Mayweather to court over the matter. Paul made it clear that he won't let Mayweather get away with his financial negligence, threatening legal action if the debt isn't settled. This bold move from Paul only intensifies the already heated feud, now directly tying into Floyd's ongoing bankruptcy rumors and the public's growing doubts about his financial stability.
Or is that something that you can't disclose right now?
He has not paid me in full. That is a fact.
No
short
way.
a few mil, yeah.
Wow. Still a few mil.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Have you been in contact with him?
Nah, we're taking this one to court.
No, are you being serious? Is this like a
Do I look serious, lady?
You do. I'm just making sure. I apologize.
Really?
I'm just...
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. Yeah, we're taking him to court.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So,
Yeah, see you in the courtroom. Congrats, you're going to prison, Floyd.
Logan's decision to pursue legal action shows just how serious he is about holding Mayweather accountable, especially as rumors of his bankruptcy continue to swirl. Floyd's financial missteps are no longer just a source of criticism, but are potentially leading to legal battles, further tarnishing his image and confirming the suspicions about his crumbling financial empire. As the criticism of Floyd Mayweather's financial troubles continues to pour in, Amir Khan also weighed in with his thoughts. Khan couldn't help but comment on Mayweather's arrogant behavior, especially how he flaunted his wealth throughout his career. Now, with rumors of Mayweather's bankruptcy swirling, many are beginning to see the consequences of that showy attitude. He stated, "It is sad, but look, karma's a bitch. The thing is, look how arrogant he was. He's flaunting money. You can't throw money and show money like that to people." Khan's words cut deep, pointing out that Mayweather's once boastful displays of wealth were bound to catch up with him. The boxing world has seen Floyd's flashy persona for years, but now that his financial empire is crumbling, the public seems to be relishing in what they see as poetic justice. Khan's comment serves as a reminder that excessive pride and showing off can come with a heavy price, and Floyd is now facing the consequences. It seems karma has finally caught up with the man who once bragged about never going broke. As the spotlight on Floyd Mayweather's financial struggles grows, Chael Sonnen also chimed in with some harsh truths. Sonnen, known for his outspoken opinions, exposed the reality behind Floyd's supposed wealth. According to Sonnen, Mayweather's reported earnings may not be as impressive as they seem, further shedding light on the financial instability the boxer now faces.
First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo. You think it's bullshit? I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, there's 100 million, 130 million. They just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
You think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you, he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million in one night.
Sonnen's revelation adds another layer to the ongoing saga of Mayweather's crumbling financial empire. He claims that the figures often thrown around about Floyd's income don't paint the full picture, suggesting that Mayweather might not have been as rich as he appeared. This breakdown of Floyd's earnings only deepens the questions surrounding his bankruptcy rumors. It's clear that despite his flashy persona, Mayweather's financial practices might have been far from sound, and now the truth is starting to surface. With Sonnen's exposure, more people are beginning to see that Floyd's money team may have been more of a mirage than a reality. As more voices continue to question Floyd Mayweather's financial stability, boxing promoter Eddie Hearn also joined the conversation. Hearn, known for his candid opinions, doesn't believe the hype surrounding Floyd's wealth. According to him, Mayweather doesn't have nearly as much money as he claims, adding yet another layer of doubt to Floyd's financial situation.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things though? Do you think
For money.
But
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
It's a lot of expense.
Hearn's remarks further fuel the growing speculation that Mayweather's financial empire is built on a foundation of lies. With several people now questioning Floyd's true earnings, it's becoming clear that his money management might not have been as successful as his boxing career. Hearn suggests that the extravagant lifestyle and constant bragging about wealth were simply a cover-up for deeper financial issues. The more people speak out, the more it seems that Mayweather's boastful money image may have been nothing more than a facade. As rumors of bankruptcy continue, Floyd's legacy is now under serious scrutiny. As the scrutiny of Floyd Mayweather's finances grows, Stephen A. Smith also shared his thoughts on the boxing legend's current financial state. Smith, known for his bold commentary, raised questions about Mayweather's financial management and whether his extravagant lifestyle had finally caught up with him. Is his daily and monthly overhead so high that the money is just gone? Smith asked, pointing out that Mayweather's high expenses could be draining his wealth at an alarming rate. The talk of Mayweather's massive overheads brings attention to how his lavish spending habits might be contributing to his financial troubles. Smith's words add to the mounting evidence that Floyd's financial empire is teetering on the edge of collapse. The more Smith dives into it, the clearer it becomes that Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle may have been unsustainable from the start. Trust me, it's gone. Now, if you call him, he'll be hosting at your local nightclub because he needs that action right now. Smith continued, mocking Floyd's fall from grace. The idea that Mayweather might now be scrambling to make money by hosting at nightclubs paints a picture of a man desperately trying to hold onto his image. Smith's comment underscores the extent of Mayweather's financial struggles, with his once untouchable status now slipping away. The image of a broke Mayweather, reduced to hosting at clubs for cash, marks a stunning downfall for the boxing icon who once seemed invincible. As the conversation around Floyd Mayweather's financial collapse continues to grow, Amir Khan shared his take on the boxer's behavior. Khan, who has always been vocal about his thoughts, pointed out that Mayweather's flaunting of wealth was not just about showing off, it was about putting others down in the process. When we flaunt money, we spend it on buying investments, Khan said, contrasting how responsible individuals use their wealth. Khan highlighted that instead of investing wisely, Mayweather was only focusing on showing off his riches. This comment casts doubt on Floyd's financial management, suggesting that while others secure their futures, Mayweather's lavish lifestyle was a recipe for disaster. It's clear that Khan believes Floyd's approach to money was not only reckless, but arrogant. The idea that Mayweather's financial downfall was due to a lack of smart investments makes his situation even more embarrassing. He's flaunting money and being filthy rich, so he's trying to put everyone else down. I think karma's a bitch there, Khan added, making a sharp jab at Floyd's character. Khan's words hit hard, implying that Mayweather's constant need to boast and put others down was bound to come back to haunt him. As Floyd's wealth slips away, many see this as the consequence of his egotistical attitude. For Khan, karma seems to be the driving force behind Floyd's downfall, as the very behavior that made him rich is now contributing to his bankruptcy. As Floyd Mayweather's financial troubles continue to capture the public's attention, more individuals are stepping forward to weigh in. The latest voice to add to the criticism is another figure, shedding even more light on Floyd's supposed financial collapse. This comment adds yet another layer to the growing narrative about Mayweather's decline from a wealth-flaunting icon to a man scrambling to save his reputation.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
This comment delves deeper into the specifics of Floyd's spending habits and his inability to manage his wealth. It reveals the contrast between Mayweather's previous claims of financial dominance and the reality of his situation. As more people speak out about Floyd's finances, the public is starting to see how his once glorious image is rapidly fading. The reality of his financial struggles is far from the persona he once created, and this video continues to expose the cracks in his money team facade. With each new revelation, Floyd's downfall seems more inevitable. As Floyd Mayweather's financial and personal troubles continue to unfold, another prominent figure has stepped forward to voice their opinion. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, one of Mayweather's former proteges, made a bold accusation claiming that Floyd had fooled the world with his flashy persona. Davis's comment only adds to the growing chorus of individuals exposing Mayweather's apparent financial deception.
It just, once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. Like, damn, I was 21 at the time, and I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. You don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sit on the show. So I had to fight him. I got evicted, had to sell my jewelry. They were saying I was messing with the daughter off it. Said that she kept Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd. He would say that he gave me like money to get my mom out the hood, but me being from the hood, 10, 15,000, that's not, after a couple months, she gonna be back.
Davis's claim that Mayweather is a fraud is a powerful statement, suggesting that the boxing legend's image of wealth and success was nothing more than a well-crafted illusion. Tank argues that Floyd misled fans and the public about his financial reality, creating a facade of prosperity while secretly struggling. As more fighters and figures come forward, it becomes clearer that Mayweather's once untouchable status is being shattered. Davis's words serve as a wake-up call, warning others about the dangers of living in the shadow of a false narrative. Floyd's attempt to maintain the image of the ultimate moneymaker now seems like a carefully constructed lie. As the accusations against Floyd Mayweather continue to pile up, the boxer himself weighed in with a controversial comment about his views on money. Mayweather, who has always been vocal about his wealth, doubled down on his belief that money is the ultimate measure of success. His remarks only add more fuel to the fire, considering the growing claims of his financial struggles.
Why is the money so important? Why do you always come back to the dollars? People want to know.
Why not? I mean, everything you got on costs money. You can't take your wife on a date for free.
Floyd's comment about money being everything speaks volumes about his mindset, especially now as his financial empire seems to be crumbling. His focus on wealth has often been his defining trait, but with rumors of bankruptcy swirling, his philosophy seems more hollow than ever. While Mayweather may still cling to the idea that money defines him, the reality is that his flashy lifestyle has led to his downfall. His inability to balance his wealth with responsibility has caught up with him, and now his once unstoppable image is starting to crack. The comments are a stark reminder of how Floyd's obsession with money might ultimately be his undoing. Floyd Mayweather, once known for his flashy lifestyle and boastful claims of never going broke, is now facing the harsh reality of financial collapse. The boxer who made millions in the ring and through his various ventures has seen his reputation and finances unravel before the world. Despite his claims of wealth, many close to him, including 50 Cent, Oscar de la Hoya, and even Gervonta "Tank" Davis, have publicly exposed the truth behind his money troubles. With accusations of unpaid debts, lavish spending, and a growing number of people questioning his financial integrity, it's becoming clear that Mayweather's once unbreakable image has been shattered. His obsession with flaunting his riches and living a high-profile lifestyle seems to have come at a steep price. Experts, former friends, and critics alike are now painting a picture of a man who lived beyond his means. The constant boasting about money while not securing real investments has led to the very downfall he once claimed would never happen. Floyd's financial mismanagement has become a public spectacle, with many believing that karma has finally caught up with him. So, what now for Floyd Mayweather? Will he continue to play the role of the wealthy champion, or will he face the consequences of his financial recklessness? Can a man who built his legacy on money and fame bounce back from bankruptcy, or has he finally fallen too far from grace? What do you think? Is this the end of Mayweather's flashy persona, or will he find a way to rebuild his fortune? Can someone who flaunts wealth as much as Floyd did truly come back from this? What does it say about his character, and how should we view athletes who live so public? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We want to hear from you, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and tune in for more videos like this.